Yeah.
All right, thank you, man.
Alrighty, so I'm Ron. This is the Lamborghini Huracan. We're out here at Sonoma. Who do I have behind the wheel?
I'm Charles.
Charles, nice to meet you,
Nice to meet you, man.
Alrighty, so have you been out on track yet today?
I have. This is my third time.
Third time.
Yeah, so.
Third and final?
Final, yeah.
Well, we got to make these 3 laps count.
Yeah. I think that's a good call. Yeah.
Alright. So, what did you drive today so far?
I did the Ferrari and the Corvette.
Ferrari and the Corvette.
Yeah. So
Nice.
went Italian-American back to Italian again, you know. So
Yeah,
Italian
now we
sandwich.
have the bold Italian.
Yeah, exactly. Well, my wife drove the R8, and I'm like, they're pretty much the same. This one just is prettier.
Exactly. So it's Charlie, right?
Charles, yeah.
Oh, Charles.
Yeah.
All right, Charles. Right foot's on that brake. Pull back on the right paddle one time, just like the Ferrari. And I am going to looks like we got Jimmy out here in the hat. He says, come on forward. We're going to go in behind that green Porsche. There you go. So the guys on track got one more lap to go. Track is still the same as it was for those 6 laps you just had.
Yeah.
The cones, I think, are in pretty much the same place.
I hope so. I'm trying. It's funny, you know. I mean, I thought the Ferrari and the Corvette were different cars. Like I felt like I had to brake a little bit differently in them. Too.
Oh yeah. In all of these cars, the brake pedals feel different. They grab a little different. The grip feels different. Your ride height is different.
Yeah.
Some cars like this Lamborghini seem like they're 10 feet wide. The Porsche thinks like it's 2 feet wide.
What's your favorite?
It's for what we have here. It's kind of a delicate balance between the GT3 RS and the 488 Ferrari.
Right. I mean, that's a race car, right? Pretty much.
Yes, pretty much. The Ferrari, I love the 458 Italia that we used to have on the program. Those are my all-time favorites across the board. For the exotics, my all-time favorites an SRT10 Viper.
All right, yeah. Well, that's you got to know what you're doing with that thing, man.
Yes, you do, and they will do anything you want them to do as long as you know how to ask for it. I showcased them for SRT back in 07.
Oh wow.
I got to learn a lot about them, and they all handle a little differently. They all take into a slide a little bit differently on how you got to finesse it to get it to do it.
Yeah.
And that was back before they had stability and traction control.
Right.
When all we had was ABS.
Yeah.
So 510, 600 unleashed horsepower. It was incredible. But you got all-wheel drive here, 602 horsepower.
Yeah.
And you have a false switch on the bottom of that accelerator.
Okay.
So if you think you pushed it all the way down to the
There's more to
floor,
go.
if the wheel is straight, push it farther.
Okay.
And she'll give you everything she's got. Just be careful what you ask for.
All right.
Don't do it in the middle of a turn, please.
Just like a Viper.
Yeah. Alrighty, Charles. So everything is still the same, like I was saying, including the hand signals to accelerate, to lift off the gas at the double yellow cones, on the brakes at the red cones, over to your side or my side of the track at the orange pointer cones, telling you which way the corner goes. Green cones marking the inside of the corners and remind you to keep 3 feet off the edges at all times. So once the Porsche gets rolling, you can go on ahead and roll, but let it go faster than us to create a nice 15 to 20 car length gap as we go around the corner and up the hill. That way we're not breathing down their tailpipes right out of the gate, not having any fun. And it looks like they're still working on getting one more car sent up here to us, and then they'll be letting the lead car start on out.
So Strada Sport
Yes.
Corsa. Which one of these is like the most extreme? Is that Corsa?
Corsa, that's
Like
your race
course. Yeah.
You don't want that.
So Strada is that's more like the chill. This is like the default like cruising. So you,
Yeah, it is. It's the cruiser thing. It keeps you safe. It doesn't give you too much power at the wrong time. It's easy to drive. If you step it down there in the sport mode, it gives you a little more rope to hang yourself with. And then there you go down into Corsa. It becomes a completely different animal and is very hard to tame. So actually, let me put this underneath your arm.
Oh,
And that way you don't have it underneath your shoulder blade.
beautiful. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, it's fun to just look at these cards. I feel like I'm gonna just like sit in them for a while first. They're so like
Yeah.
It's cool. It's a pretty car.
They got some, I mean, interesting looking row of switches.
I mean, I definitely feel like we just got to get ready for takeoff or something.
Yeah.
Right? You know, like, with the flaps down.
Yeah, neat things where the turn signals are right there. With
This
that
is a
little
turn
switch.
signal?
Wipers over here. Yeah.
If I touch this, that's gonna. What is happening? I didn't even think about that. That's so weird.
So pop it back again over to that side. Or
Oh, is it still on? Oh,
there you go.
Okay. Is it gonna stop or did I mess
Okay,
it
just
up?
push it over to the left again. It should cancel it.
We're just gonna be. It's fun. You're like, don't touch things.
Oh, I can tell you how to do it. Here, turn the wheel left.
Alright.
Turn it, and bring it back.
There we go.
When all else fails.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, turn. Yeah, I was just preparing for up there, you know.
Yeah.
I will not turn on the windshield wipers. Don't worry.
We got a neat little James Bond thing, lever for your start-stop button,
Yeah.
and putting it in reverse, park, manual mode, park and brake. I mean, they got some really, really neat designs to stuff, and you know, Lamborghini's just always been an in-your-face kind of design concept. They never cease to amaze. You don't see anything mild.
Right, yeah.
And then you get in the Audi, in the R8, and it's
Right,
like, oh, looks like street car.
Yeah, right.
Not to say that's bad. It's just nice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't say this is nice. It's loud. It's here. It's Lamborghini. It's a bull.
Is all the screen in here? I was like, no, I'm looking because like you have this stuff, but is that like where if you is the radio?
Yeah, that'll pop up
So-
in the screen. You can change the way all the gauges and the tack look. It's got some neat stuff. I mean, even like the LCD screen down here, you push the button, there you go. You want to change your temperatures, you push that button, it shows you the fan, where you want to put your air.
Cool, actually. I like this all in Italian too. It's like you can figure it out.
Yeah. Alrighty. They've got the last car lined up. We're getting ready to roll. All right, Charles, follow the green GT3 RS and give it a nice gap. Ease her back just a little bit more. That Porsche's got a good gap on that Lamborghini in front of it. It just kind of matched the pace with the Porsche as we come on around. Go on up the hill, nice and smooth. Following that white line up to the first set of green cones. To the red, to the orange, staying out wide, turn your head, look my side, green cone. Watching the orange cone as it comes up on your side. As you move over towards it, looking center line down the hill. Side, top of the hill, orange cone. Looking back to my side, green cone. And rolling out to your side, down the hill, giving it some power. There you go. Release. Bring it on around. Green Porsche, take a point. Very nice drop. Alright, he sees us. Squeeze the brake. Release the brake, bring it on around. Continue, Porsche, continue. We'll get you after the S's. Bring it around my side. Staying out wide, staying out wide. There you go, looking across. Tires up to the orange cone. by the orange cone. Don't turn yet. Now bring it around. Turn your head. Careful. And give me a little power. A little more. Yellow cone's my side. There you go. Power for the king. A little power. And roll on it. Get it, buddy. Stop. Squeeze brakes. Release. Back to your side. Let it come out to my side. Slide. Up to the north side. Up. Stay tight. Brakes. Back to my side. Bring it around. There you go. And roll on out. Track into the hill. 2, 1, squeeze brakes. Good. On the brakes, back to your side. Tight to your side. Lift off. Back to my side. And rolling on. Power out to your side. Down the hill. Lift hard. Squeeze on the brakes. Stay wide. Stay wide. Turn your head. Look my side. Just go down a little. There you go. Roll on that power. Down to the orange cone. Lift off hard. Squeeze on that brake out to your side. Look over my side. Bring it on around. Out to the orange cones. Roll on with power. Now, watch my advice through here. It's back a little bit over to your side. Tight, tight, tight. Back to my side. Keep my side, my side. Now back to your side. There you go. Stay wide. Lift off a little. Back to my side. Keep it turn, keep it turn, keep it turn. Roll on power. That's it. My side. Straight line brake. Straight line brake. Release. Back to your side. Lift off. Little straight brake. Release brake. Back to my side. Roll on power. And take the exit with the Ferrari. Slow down. Nice job,
Thank you.
man.
I liked you telling me where to turn my head. That was the first time anyone's done that. And I was like, yeah, that's good. I should turn my head.
Oh yes, you got to. You got to see where you're going.
Yeah, that little trigger on the bottom there makes the car go.
Oh yes. All right, we're gonna line up in behind that Ferrari. Once it steps out of the photo booth, you'll take your last step into it. Keep on coming up. And you pull your headstock down the rest of the way. Stop her right there. Show them how much fun you had out there, buddy.
Thanks,
All righty. Let's follow that Ferrari. Nice, easy, slow.